The lion is one of the most recognizable animals on Earth, yet the real animal is far more complex than the symbol. Scientifically known as Panthera leo, the lion is a large cat, built for power, cooperation, and survival in open landscapes. Today, wild lions live mainly in sub-Saharan Africa, with one remaining population in western India. That modern range is only a fraction of the territory lions once occupied. For thousands of years, lions moved across much of Africa and Eurasia, appearing in ecosystems, stories, religions, and royal imagery. But behind the familiar image of the roaring king is an animal under pressure. Lions are apex predators, social hunters, cultural icons, and vulnerable wildlife all at once. Understanding them means looking beyond the mane and the roar, into the way their bodies, prides, habitats, and conflicts with humans shape their future. A lion's body reveals exactly what kind of predator it is. Unlike the sleek, tree-climbing shape of a leopard or the explosive sprinting design of a cheetah, the lion is muscular and broad-chested. Its build is made for strength, grappling, and bringing down large prey. Lions have short, rounded heads, round ears, powerful jaws, and a dark hairy tuft at the end of the tail. That tail tuft may seem like a small detail, but it is one of the features that makes the species instantly identifiable. Lions are not designed for endless chases. They rely on short bursts of speed, teamwork, and surprise. Their physical form matches the open grasslands and savannas they often inhabit, where cover can be limited and prey animals are large, alert, and difficult to overpower alone. One of the most striking features of lions is sexual dimorphism, meaning adult males and females look noticeably different. Male lions are generally larger than females and often carry the famous mane, a thick growth of hair that extends from the head to the shoulders and sometimes down the chest. The mane is not just decoration. It is a visual signal in the competitive world of lions, associated with maturity, strength, and dominance. It can make a male look larger and more imposing during confrontations with rivals. Female lions, by contrast, lack the heavy mane and are generally more streamlined, which supports their crucial role in hunting. These differences reflect the social structure of the species. Males compete intensely for access to prides, while females form the stable hunting and breeding core of the group. Lions usually inhabit grasslands, savannas, and shrublands. These are places where large hoofed mammals can gather in numbers, and where the mix of open ground and scattered cover creates hunting opportunities. In these habitats, lions function as apex predators, meaning they sit near the top of the food chain. They are also considered keystone predators because their presence can influence the entire ecosystem. By preying mostly on medium-sized and large-hoofed animals, lions help shape prey behavior and population dynamics. Herd animals must remain alert, move carefully, and respond to predator pressure. This does not mean lions control everything in a simple way, but their role is important. Remove a top predator, and the balance between plants, herbivores, scavengers, and competing carnivores can begin to shift. Unlike most wildcats, lions are famously social. Their groups are called prides, and a pride is not just a random gathering. It usually includes related females, their cubs, and one or a few adult males that are not related to the females. This structure gives lions a very different lifestyle from solitary cats. Female relatives cooperate in raising young, defending territory, and hunting. Cubs grow up inside a social network, where they learn through play, observation, and interaction. The pride system also creates competition. Adult males fight or challenge one another to gain or keep membership in a pride, because pride control gives them access to mates and a chance to pass on their genes. Lion society is cooperative, but it is also full of tension, hierarchy, and risk. Hunting is one of the clearest examples of lion cooperation. Groups of female lions usually hunt together, especially when targeting large prey that would be difficult for one animal to bring down. A hunt may involve stalking, positioning, and coordinated movement rather than a simple chase. Some lions may move around prey to create pressure, while another closes in from cover. Success is never guaranteed. Hoofed animals are fast, strong, and dangerous. A zebra kick or buffalo charge can seriously injure a lion. That danger helps explain why teamwork matters. Hunting in a group can improve the chances of isolating an animal, overpowering it quickly, and defending the kill from scavengers or rival predators. The pride's survival depends on this blend of patience, power, and cooperation. Lions are often more active during the day than many other wildcats, but their schedule is flexible. In areas where they are disturbed or persecuted by humans, lions can shift toward being more active at night and during twilight. This adaptability is important, but it also reveals how strongly human pressure can reshape animal behavior. Activity patterns are not just about preference, they are survival strategies. Heat, prey movement, competition, and human presence all influence when lions move, hunt, rest, and patrol. In hot landscapes, lions may spend long hours resting to conserve energy, becoming more active when temperatures fall. Their famous stillness during the day should not be mistaken for laziness. It is energy management for a predator that needs strength for short, intense moments. The male lion's role is often misunderstood. Popular culture tends to frame the male as the single ruler of a pride, but the reality is more dynamic. Adult males compete fiercely to gain and maintain their place, and their tenure with a pride may be temporary. They help defend the pride's territory and protect access to the group, especially from rival males. But female lions form the long-term social foundation. They are usually related, remain in the pride across generations, and do much of the hunting and cub rearing. Male competition can be brutal because reproductive success is tied to pride membership. A male that loses control may lose his place in the social system entirely. In lion society, power is not permanent, it must be continually defended. The lion's current distribution is a shadow of its ancient range. During the Neolithic period, lions were found across Africa and Eurasia, from Southeast Europe to India. Over time, that broad range collapsed into fragmented populations in sub-Saharan Africa and a single population in western India. This contraction matters because fragmentation makes wildlife populations more vulnerable. When groups are isolated, they may have fewer opportunities to mix genetically, recover from local disasters, or expand into suitable habitat. A species can still be famous worldwide while disappearing from large parts of its natural home. The modern lion is not simply a creature of endless African plains, it is a survivor of a much larger lost range, now restricted by human expansion and shrinking wild spaces. Since 1996, the lion has been listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. In African countries, lion populations have declined by about 43% since the early 1990s. The causes are not all perfectly understood, but two major concerns stand out: habitat loss and conflict with humans. As human settlements, farms, roads, and livestock areas expand, lion habitat becomes smaller and more divided. Lions may prey on livestock, leading to retaliation from people trying to protect their livelihoods. Outside designated protected areas, lion populations are often considered untenable, meaning they struggle to persist over time. Conservation is therefore not just about saving an animal in isolation. It is about land use, local communities, prey populations, protected areas, and reducing conflict in practical ways. Lions occupy an unusual place in human culture. They appear in sculptures, paintings, national flags, literature, films, and religious traditions. For many societies, the lion became a symbol of power, royalty, courage, and divine authority. This symbolism is ancient and widespread, partly because lions were once present across regions where early civilizations developed. People encountered them not only as animals, but as forces of danger and awe. Lions were kept in menageries as far back as the Roman Empire and later became important exhibition animals in zoological gardens around the world. Yet cultural admiration has never guaranteed safety in the wild. A species can be honored in art and still decline in nature. The lion's image is secure, the lion's habitat is not. The story of the lion is a contrast between dominance and vulnerability. It is a powerful apex predator, but it depends on healthy landscapes. It is a social animal, but its prides are shaped by constant competition. It is a global symbol of strength, yet its wild populations have fallen sharply in modern times. To understand lions is to see them not as invincible kings, but as complex animals living within fragile ecological and human systems. Their future depends on whether protected areas can remain effective, whether human-lion conflict can be reduced, and whether enough connected habitat can support stable populations. The lion's roar still carries across parts of Africa and India. The question is whether future generations will hear it in the wild, not just see it on flags and screens. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more explainers.